Well, today is the first day of early voting for Georgia's presidential primary, and voters in both parties will choose who will represent them in November's election. 11 Alive's Karis Belger spoke with people voting in DeKalb County. She is joining us live from an early voting location on Memorial Drive. So, Karis, how's the first day looking?
You know, it was pretty fairly busy and consistent. People were coming in and out of a consistent rate in front of the building, in and out of the building behind me. And instead of being motivated by one particular issue, many folks I spoke with say they were motivated over whether to vote for or against a particular candidate.
I just hold my nose and vote.
The first day of early voting for Georgia's presidential primaries brought out some of the state's most passionate voters, like Lex Strickland.
I'm afraid we would take a step or two backwards, and that would be a mistake.
For him, it's a question of which of the party's frontrunners, President Joe Biden or former President Donald Trump, would be best suited to tackle concerns over infrastructure and the environment.
And I'm glad to see the progress we have made there. We need to do this in some other areas as well.
And others, like Harriet Taylor, are concerned about the bigger picture.
Our democracy is at jeopardy. We know what looks like it's going to happen, and we just got to make sure it don't happen.
Taylor and dozens of other voters tell me part of what prompted them to show up today was the fear of what would happen if former President Trump was elected back in office.
I think this is the most pivotal election we've ever had, and anybody that has a brain that's not just painted on needs to get out here and vote.
Right.
Is there an issue in particular that you're thinking of?
Donald Trump, he needs to go.
But not everyone was adverse to the idea of Trump having a second term. For Quan Stafford is eager to see someone who represents his views back in the White House.
I'm a conservative, and so being a conservative, I'm definitely going to stand on conservative values. I think Donald Trump has the ability to stand on the principles that I believe that most black people have in common.
Looming over the minds of some voters, Trump's legal troubles and Biden's age. The choice, some say, is hard but necessary to make in this crucial election.
If I had a younger candidate that would kind of had some of my ideals, I would consider that probably, but they're not there. This is what we've got.
Well, I did ask everyone who I spoke with today how they felt both parties were engaging with younger voters. Each of them said they understand why some younger people may not be as energetic about the candidates they have to choose from, but they feel it's essential. That particular group of voters understands they have to choose a candidate who most aligns with their priorities. More on that later at 6.
All right, we look forward to it. Karis, thank you so much. And right now on 11alive.com, we have everything you need to know about the presidential primary, early voting, absentee ballots, and so much more. And we'll make it very easy for you. All you have to do is text the word voting to the number on your screen. That's 404-885-7600, and we'll send you a link to all of that information.